Hey everybody, this is James from Supplied Incorporated. Today we have another cool in-depth review video for you guys. I said I was going to do the Doernbecher series when it came out this year. So let's get right into it. This is the Doernbecher 8. I know everybody has been waiting for this shoe. A little interesting, my personal opinion on it a little bit is that, you know, it's a Doernbecher 8. Yeah, Jordan 8s aren't my favorite Jordan. I don't know if they're your guys' favorite, but probably one of my least favorites. But I think that this colorway and the way that they did all the materials and stuff on the shoe was really cool. Being here in Portland, I was able to go to the Doernbecher event and kind of talk to the designers and talk about the materials and stuff that were used on this, so I have a little bit more in-depth knowledge about it. And you can kind of see when you have this shoe in your hand that it is very detailed. And that's not saying that any of the previous Doernbecher shoes in the past weren't detailed, because I think the Doernbecher series has one of the nicest quality shoes you kind of get in your hand. You can see all the detail and stuff that's gone into them. They don't really slack on the production quality of the materials and stuff like that, which is really nice, and you know, it gives you that extra wow factor when you have it in person. So getting right into it, as far as the side piece here, a lot of people have asked, you know, what is this side piece made of? When I talked to the designer at the Doernbecher event, this side piece is actually like a sunglass, like a polarized lens, and it's actually pretty much the exact same material. So you'll notice if you hit it, it's kind of that hard material, but it's the exact same type of thing. Really good, you know, quality material over the whole entire thing here. It was interesting because you know, a lot of people saw these as photos with them glowing in the dark, and they kind of blow up with glow in the dark. They're really, really powerful as far as like how much glow comes off of this. And it's surprising because a lot of the speckles and stuff that are on this shoe are white. And when I talked to one of the designers, the hardest thing for them was trying to get the speckles for the glow in the dark to, because what ends up happening is the glow in the dark is typically, you know, it's that off opaque color. It's not clear white. And so, you know, the more opaque that it is with that tint, the more glow factor you get to it, the more it glows. And so one of the issues they had was trying to get it to look white on here and still glow really well. And this shoe actually, I mean, it's amazing with the lights turned off how much this thing glows. So really good, props to them on that. And when I talked to them, it said that it took them a while to try and figure that out. As far as the other little details on here, which are really, really cool, there's this front tongue piece here with the cobra on it, the number 14 on the front. Another cool thing from the event, Shane Victorino won the pair for at the charity auction, and he's from Hawaii. And this kid actually liked the shaka symbol inside, and that's in here, which is pretty cool. And then, you know, some of the other little things, it says Brave on the side. You know, it's got the little spray can on this side with the polarized lens, and Rock on this side. And you know, you have on the bottom of the sole, it's got this, you know, ball here with the flames and everything like that. This is easily like my favorite Jordan 8. And that's, like I said, just because of all the little quality details and everything like that, it just makes this thing come together really nicely. Another thing too is that the kid's thumbprint here, and it says Believe on the side. Another interesting thing, like I have said in the past, is that, you know, the Doernbecher series is all about the kids. It's all about their stories. It's all about what they've gone through. It's all about the hardships that they've had. This kid had dealt with cancer. You see the cancer sign on the back here. And, you know, some of these families and stuff that have been in this Doernbecher event process from, you know, the first Doernbecher to now, you know, several years ago, some of those families are still having multiple kids that are in these programs, which is great for, you know, the kids to get encouraged and you know, uplifted and everything like that. But you gotta understand, like, these are tragic events, these are life-threatening events, and some of these families are having like multiple kids that, you know, have to deal with that type of stuff. So that's really, you know, it's kind of depressing to think of it like that. But, you know, as far as, you know, kind of benefiting from these kids, you know, these kids are benefiting from, you know, getting some exposure and kind of getting out there and, you know, helping with their socially and everything like that. I'm sure it's a great experience for them, but it's also demanding. I mean, these kids have to go to events for signings. They have to go to, you know, an event release. They have to help with the design process and everything like that. And at the same time, I'm sure it's fun, but, you know, there's a lot that they're asked to do as well. So really cool shoe. Oh, one last thing. I want to show that they do this every year the last couple of years, but another one on the inside of the box that shows the kid with the shoe. So they've done this, I think, I know they did this last year. I I think they did this the year before. I think they did this back to Doernbecher Force. But you know, they've pretty much always done this lately, and it's a really cool added touch that I really like. So yeah, let us know what your guys' questions, comments, concerns are about this. Another thing that was really cool about this shoe is that there's a really cool hat that goes with it. This hat like glows in the dark crazy. It lights, oh my gosh, it lights up just like this shoe does. So it's really cool. Let us know what you guys think. Was the Doernbecher 8 what you were expecting? A lot of people were expecting an 11. I mean, if there wasn't been an 11, it would have been obviously like the most hyped up Doernbecher of all time. 5s are still my favorite, but do you guys like the 8s, or would you have rather seen this on like a different retro? And what retro are you looking forward to in the future? And stay tuned. We're gonna go over the whole entire Doernbecher series for this year, and hope you guys like it. Thanks.